Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a really cool book that I got from Amazon today. My mom actually got this book in the mail today from Amazon, like a few weeks ago, and it finally came in the mail today. And so, I actually have a whole collection of these types of big books because you can tell this is a pretty book. This is a pretty big book right here. Because I actually have a whole collection of these types of books called the Art of Books, where the art of blank books are these types of books where they talk about like the little history and the making of an animated movie or company. Like for example, there's the Art of Pixar, the Art of Zootopia, the Art of Ralph Breaks the Internet. And of course today I got this book, and my mom also bought it from Amazon a few weeks ago, just like I said. And of course, ever since this animation company got closed down like earlier this month due to the COVID-19 pandemic, I've always wanted to get this book, and so I decided to get this book since the company itself is already gone, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. But this book is going to be on The Art of Blue Sky Studios. Yep, that's right. The Art of Blue Sky Studios. So like I said before, on the other books that I mentioned, this big book here talks about like the little history and the little making, like how they made how Blue Sky makes their movies, of course, and it's like a little behind the scenes of like, you know, like how they make a Blue Sky movie. And of course, the front cover features Scrat from the Ice Age franchise. And also, this book was published. This book was by J.C. Friedman. Yeah, if I said his name incorrectly, I apologize. And foreword by Carl Lugwid, Eugene Trubelsky. Like, I said his last name incorrectly. I apologize. Yeah, But then, of course, it was also forwarded by Chris Wedge as well. Chris Wedge, who was one of the founders of Blue Sky Studios, and also the director of the first Ice Age movie, Robots, and Epic. And, of course, Chris Wedge, the voice of Scrat. Yep, that's him. So this is basically what the front looks like, and of course, it's all sealed up, too, all wrapped up in seal, like plastic wrap for protection. Here's what the spine looks like. Yep. Oh yeah, and plus, I think it's like Inside Editions. I think Inside Editions. I think it's like one of those book companies that makes these types of books, like the Art of Books. Yep. And then the backside talks about like a little concept art. The backside of the book features concept art from four of Blue Sky's movies. Like, I think this one's from their second movie, Robots. This one, I think, is from Epic. And the bottom two here are this one's from Rio, and this one's from the Jim Carrey Horton Hears a Who from 2008. And, of course, the text says right here, the words say, discover the incredible art behind some of the biggest animated hits of all time, including the Ice Age and Rio movies, Epic, Robots, and Horton Hears a Who. Yeah, and Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who. Featuring over 650 stunning pieces of concept art, The Art of Blue Sky Studios tells the complete story behind the creation of these animated classics and features new interviews with the amazing artists who brought them to the screen. Yep. But yeah, but I'm probably guessing this book was actually published this book was actually published like even before newer Blue Sky Studios movies were released. Like the Peanuts movie, Ice Age Collision Course, yeah, forget that. But and of course the last two Blue Sky Studios movies that came out in 2017 and 2019, Ferdinand and Spies in Disguise. Yeah, Spies in Disguise was their last movie they made in 2019, and of course that was like a while later when the Walt Disney Company announced they made this shocking announcement that Blue Sky Studios will be closing down this April, which we're already here on, and of course the day Blue Sky Studios got shut down for good was on April 7th. Yeah, because the reason for that is just keep in mind, guys, it's not really the Walt Disney Company's fault for closing down Blue Sky Studios, so we can't blame the Walt Disney Company. I understand that the Walt Disney Company buying Fox was a terrible idea. I felt like it was a bad idea, but keep in mind, guys, that what the cause of Blue Sky Studios closure is because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Like, this little disease that's going around. And of course, the coronavirus pandemic has been hurting the economy ever since March 2020 last year, and I always say that, and we all know. And it is pretty sad that Blue Sky Studios is already gone. Blue Sky Studios, and plus their next movie was scheduled for January 2022 next year. Like, I think it was called Nimona. Yeah, I think that's how you say it, Nimona. Like, that movie was supposed to come out next year in January 2022, but was canceled in response to Blue Sky's closure. Not only that, not to mention, Blue Sky Studios was also supposed to make a movie called Foster, and it was to be directed by Karen Disher and Steve Martino. Like, Karen Disher, who is known for voicing Scrat, the female squirrel from Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and Steve Martino, who is also known for directing the Peanuts movie, Ice Age: Continental Drift, and Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who with Jim Carrey. Yeah, because I really do miss Blue Sky Studios, guys. I mean, I know most of us animation fans, we all miss Blue Sky Studios, because Blue Sky was one of my favorite animation companies besides Pixar. Pixar is my number one favorite animation company of all time. Blue Sky was one of my favorites, and I gotta say, Blue Sky did not really deserve to close down. I don't think it really deserved to close down. But yeah, because if it weren't for the COVID-19 pandemic, none of this would have happened. But now that I think about it, I'm actually very, very glad and happy that I have this book right here, so that way I can keep it forever for memories and memories from Blue Sky Studios. Yeah, and this will help me remember. Yeah. Yep. Rest in peace, Blue Sky Studios. All right, guys. So that's the book I'm going to be showing you guys for today. So with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure to like this video as well. So with that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.